Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you. Yesterday, I came to you and I requested that you assist me help a family, a man who lost his wife and he has children, but they are living in a very pathetic house, a dilapidated house. And I want to thank you for your response. God bless you. I've already acquired 35 iron sheets. Already, nimepata mabati. I'm now requesting for the posts. We are projecting 45 posts at 6,750. So kama unataka kunisupport na posts, unaweza nisupport na 6,750. Tuko na frames zile za kutengeneza roof, 60 of them at 20,160 long 14. So if you want to support us with frames, you're welcome. Zote 60 of them ni 20,160. Those who want to support us with pesa ya fundi, it's 5,000. Those who want to support us with doors, 2 doors, it's 9,000. Those who want to support us with windows, it's 4,500. So I am still collecting materials, and either tomorrow or Saturday, we will go and begin building that house immediately. God bless you. Let me say this. Gen Z are taking over this nation. And I am proud from whatever we're witnessing. And this is commendable. Gen Zs have decided they are keeping check the government. They are keeping check the churches. And above all, they are keeping check our country. In this season, and in this generation, in the wake of Gen Z, you cannot do anything that is contrary to their will. For so many years, politicians and leaders in organizations, in churches, in NGOs, they have been overriding on others. But the Gen Zs are saying, our work is to give justice where due. Our work is to pursue fairness where due. The latest victim of the Gen Zs is the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yesterday, a letter from the Seventh-day Adventist Church leaked to the media, and that letter was a letter released to ban 5 pastors from conducting services within Kenya and outside the Republic of Kenya. I want to read that letter, and it's a letter from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Kenya Coastfield, dated 4th July 2024. Church pastor, stroke elder, stroke church members, all KCF churches. Dear brethren, unauthorized speakers, Christ greetings. Reference is Christian greetings. Reference is hereby made on the above subject matter. We wish to inform you all that the below named personnel are not authorized to conduct any kind of church service within and outside our territory. In brackets, Action 24, XCOM-055. Number 1, Pastor Kenneth Maina. Number 2, Evangelist Shaban Ndege. Number 3, Evangelist Millicent Odhiambo. Number 4, Pastor Elizabeth Mokoro. Number 5, Evangelist Lantena. Note before, kindly take note that this is an adoption of the East Kenya Union Conference action for the above mentioned not to serve as stated. It is our hope that the above communication will be adhered to. Thank you. Yours faithfully, signed Pastor Eliab Ombuoro, Executive Secretary, KCF Officers, EO. Stamped, Seventh-day Adventist Church, Kenya Coast Field, on 4th July 2024. When this letter was released, it was released on 4th, but it came into the public limelight yesterday. When it came into the public limelight, you know, the mentioned pastors, some of them have listened to their sermons, like Pastor Mokoro, like Pastor Millicent Odhiambo, and the rest. These pastors have decided to abandon the preaching cultures of the ancestors for them to reach the newly born generation, the Gen Z. There is a saying that goes, if a chameleon wants to save itself from a burning bush, it must be forced to abandon the slow walking style of the ancestors and walk faster for it to survive. There are reforms in the church. Like now, churches are shy from teaching sex in church. But the Bible talks about sex. The Bible teaches about sex. But pastors are afraid to teach about sex because wao pia wanafanya hiyo kanisani. So they are afraid to teach. And this is the greatest sin in church. Hakuna kanisa kama iko basi sijui that can boldly teach about sex in church. I have never seen. And if it's there, I don't know. But if you read the Bible teaches about sex. Right? So the pastors are afraid because they also play that with Mama Kanisa and the youth. So they are afraid and shy. Some pastors have gone beyond the normal. Ile ya kupreach na ustaarabu. Matthew 26 verse 7. It says blah 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 blah. People don't expand the verse. People don't bring examples. People don't relate the Bible. People go home. Some pastors are going beyond that norm and now trying to reform so that they are able to fit in the present world. Some days before the COVID-19, some pastors used to say, Facebook ni ya shetani. Iko na mapepo, iko na watu wametoa nguo. But nowadays, pastors are preaching on Facebook, reforming. If you can't change, then I want to tell you, change will force you to change. Gen Z wakasema, we are occupying the SDA Church. If you cannot withdraw this letter, we are coming to visit you in your conferences. When the SDA felt threatened by the Gen Zs online, they released a letter at night, before midnight. And this is the letter. Dated 10th July 2024. Church pastors, stroke elders, stroke church members, all KCF churches, dear brethren, unauthorized speakers, Christian greetings. In reference to our letter dated 4th July 2024, on the above subject matter quoted Action 24 XCOM 055, we wish to state that the letter is hereby withdrawn until advised otherwise. For those who might have read the letter, we request that you disregard it. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Pastor Eliab Ombuoro, Executive Secretary, stamped 10th July 2024. There are some pastors from Kisii who were excommunicated last month. Pastor Nixon Matara and Pastor Mother. After an online uproar The SDA again was forced to reinstate them. I'm not talking about SDA alone. Our churches, be it it's Catholic, be it it's PAG, be it it's AIC, be it whatever church, the church has lost direction. Instead of advising people and leading the sheep to the glory of God, they are playing politics and squandering money from politicians. I'm sorry to say that. We pray God to help us so that we are able to reclaim the church as Jesus did when he found people selling and buying in God's temple. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.